Communication is key to every relationship, career, and interaction. Whether you want to inspire, persuade, or simply connect, mastering communication skills can change your life. The best communicators are not just great speakers. They listen deeply, express ideas clearly, and adapt to their audience. In this video, we will explore the 7 key principles of effective communication, covering everything from active listening to persuasion. If you want to become a confident and influential communicator, stay tuned as we break down these essential skills. The most effective communicators leave no room for confusion. Clarity means delivering your message in a simple, direct, and organized manner. Think of giving directions. If you overcomplicate things, the person will get lost. The same applies to communication. Avoid jargon unless necessary, keep your sentences concise, and get to the point quickly. Steve Jobs was a master of clarity, making complex ideas easy for anyone to understand. Before speaking, ask yourself, what is the key message? Would a 10-year-old understand it? Clarity eliminates misunderstandings and makes your words more powerful. Most people listen to respond rather than to understand. Active listening is about being fully present and engaged in the conversation. It means making eye contact, nodding, and responding in a way that shows you truly hear the other person. A study from the Harvard Business Review found that great listeners make the speaker feel valued and understood. When you listen well, people are more likely to listen to you in return. Instead of waiting for your turn to speak, try summarizing what the other person said. This small shift can transform your relationships and make you a more effective communicator. Words alone are not enough. How you deliver them matters. Emotional intelligence is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage both your emotions and those of others. Have you ever been in a conversation where the words were fine but the tone made it tense? That is the power of emotional intelligence. By managing your emotions, you avoid reacting impulsively and can respond in a way that de-escalates conflicts. The best communicators read the emotional temperature of a conversation and adjust accordingly. Practicing empathy, pausing before responding, and being mindful of your tone can make a huge difference. Great communicators tailor their message to suit their audience. Speaking to executives requires a different approach than chatting with friends. Consider the age, background, and expectations of your listener. Barack Obama's speeches resonate because he adjusts his language, tone, and style based on who he is addressing. Before speaking, ask yourself, what does my audience care about? What level of detail do they need? When you tailor your message, it becomes more relatable and impactful. Your body language speaks volumes. Research shows that up to 93% of communication is nonverbal, including facial expressions, gestures, and posture. Imagine someone saying, "I'm fine," but their arms are crossed, and they are avoiding eye contact. The words say one thing, but the body says another. A confident stance, an open posture, and maintaining eye contact can instantly make you more persuasive and approachable. Pay attention to how you present yourself because people often believe what they see more than what they hear. Mastering nonverbal communication can transform how others perceive you. Confidence is about believing in your message, not being the loudest in the room. Assertive speakers express their thoughts clearly and respectfully, without being passive or aggressive. Think about Martin Luther King Jr. His words carried weight because they were delivered with conviction. To build confidence, prepare your message, speak with a steady voice, and avoid filler words like and Assertiveness also means standing your ground without being rude. Practicing power poses and deep breathing before speaking can help you project confidence and ensure your words carry impact. Facts tell, but stories sell. The most memorable speakers use storytelling to engage and persuade their audience. Think about how TED Talk speakers captivate millions. They use real-life experiences, emotions, and vivid details to make their point. A compelling story creates an emotional connection and makes your message more relatable. Instead of just listing facts, weave them into a narrative. For example, Rather than saying exercise is important, tell the story of someone who transformed their life through fitness. Stories help people see themselves in your message, making it more powerful and memorable. Disagreements are bound to happen, but how you handle them makes all the difference. Effective communicators view conflict as a chance to find solutions, not to win an argument. The secret is to stay calm, listen to the other person's perspective, and find common ground. Instead of saying, "You're wrong, try, I see your point, but here's another way to look at it." Couples therapists often use the phrase, "Help me understand why this matters to you." This approach eases tension and promotes collaboration. When you approach conflict with curiosity instead of defensiveness, resolutions become easier. Many people find it challenging to say no because they worry about disappointing others. However, setting boundaries is crucial for healthy communication. Always saying yes can lead to burnout and resentment. The key is to be firm, yet kind. Instead of just saying no, try, I appreciate the offer, but I can't commit to that right now. Warren Buffett famously said, "The difference between successful people and really successful people is that really successful people say no to almost everything." Learning to say no with confidence helps you protect your time and energy without feeling guilty. Persuasion is not about manipulation. It's about guiding others to see the value in your perspective. Aristotle's 3 modes of persuasion, ethos, credibility, pathos, emotion, and logos, logic, are still relevant today. If you want to convince someone, establish trust, appeal to their emotions, and present logical reasoning. For example, a great salesperson doesn't just list product features, they show how the product solves a problem. Dale Carnegie's classic advice is to make people feel understood before trying to persuade them. When people feel heard, they are far more likely to be influenced by you. Feedback is a gift, but only if delivered and received correctly. Harsh criticism can shut people down, while constructive feedback helps them grow. The best way to give feedback is the sandwich method. Start with a positive, address the issue, and end with encouragement. Instead of saying, "You did that wrong, try, you did a great job with X, but here's how Y can be improved." Receiving feedback with an open mind is just as important. Rather than getting defensive, ask, "How can I improve?" Embracing feedback helps you refine your communication skills and build stronger relationships. Communication is a skill that gets better with practice and self-awareness. The best communicators are always learning. They seek feedback, observe great speakers, and adapt to different situations. Whether it's reading books, joining a speaking club, or practicing tough conversations, every step helps you connect and influence others. Communication isn't just about words, it's about making people feel seen, heard, and understood. As you apply these principles, you'll build deeper relationships, handle conflicts more easily, and leave a lasting impact with your words. Keep refining, keep learning, and most importantly, keep communicating. All right, that's a wrap. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. It really helps out the channel. And hey, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. Got thoughts, questions, or just want to say hello? Drop a comment below. I love hearing from you. Until next time, stay awesome, keep learning, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.